Why is the majority of the fandom on board with December holiday being the Roaring Night? For starters, the Knight's identity has been a mystery ever since they were mentioned in Chapter 1, and at the end of Chapter 2, Chris creates a dark world in their living room. This caused many people, myself included, to conclude that Chris was the Knight. And then Chapter 3 came out and bang goes that theory. Our heroes finally come face to face with the Roaring Knight, and immediately, fans have put their eggs in the dust basket. Don't get me wrong, I did too. The girl's been missing for years with no explanation other than some hidden dialogue in the game's code, and all of a sudden, we're met with this demonic being cloaked in darkness with antlers. And how many people are missing with antlers? If you see my past two Deltarune videos, you'll know that my pick for the night is Rudy. While I could be completely wrong, I seriously doubt that Des is the Knight for one big reason, and it involves Gaster. Hear me out. I know hearing that name alone is cringeworthy. Everything we know about him is basically speculation and a few tidbits from the Goner followers. But I have a theory that what happened to Gaster is the same thing that happened to Des. But what did happen to Gaster? According to his followers, he fell into the core and is scattered across time and space. However, entry 17 from the True Lab implies that he has opened a dark fountain as his new experiment. As it reads, "Dark, darker, yet darker. The darkness keeps growing, the shadows cutting deeper. Photon readings, negative. This next experiment seems very, very interesting. I don't know. What do you two think?" In Undertale, a soul is required in order to open the barrier. Not just any soul. A human soul, because human souls are much stronger than monster souls. Chris uses their soul to seal the fountain each time they leave. Why? Because they are human. If Susie tried to seal the fountain with her soul, it would most likely cease to exist. What if Gaster and Des tried to seal the fountains that they had made? Think about it. We were in the process of making a vessel. Someone is speaking to us. Their speech pattern looks very much like Gaster, and it's most likely the person hijacking the Deltarune Twitter. While Des isn't sending messages through social media, we find her in the Deltarune's code, asking if anyone can hear her. She even speaks through Spamton at one point, asking, "Is anyone there?" This doesn't sound like the Roaring Night. This sounds like a frightened young girl, trapped, praying for someone to find her. Speaking of find her, this snippet of a song was a hint to Des being missing in the Dark World. If Des is the Roaring Knight, then this hint would be meaningless. Chris has been working with the Knight this whole time. They wouldn't need to find someone if they already know where they are. Des is still missing, and the Knight, whoever they may be, is trying to help Chris and the Holiday family. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you'd like to support this channel, please check out my Patreon. That's patreon.com/magicken. I'll put a link in the bio. Hell yeah, I did an advertisement. And as always, like and subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll ring it right back to you.